The day has finally arrived. I've booked a call with the queen of style, Allison Bornstein, and I'm excited. I've always thought like, oh, that'd be really cool to have like a personal session with someone who actually knows what they're talking about when it comes to style. And then I saw Alana did exactly that, and I was like, damn, you could book Allison Bornstein? Like, I need to do that immediately, so I did. Today was the first date that we both could do. So yeah, I'm gonna have a 1 hour FaceTime styling session with her. I booked the appointment where she sends links over afterwards, so if she thinks there's any gaps in my wardrobe that need filling, any additional pieces I might need, she kind of does like a little personalized email to you afterwards. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. I've had a little thing going on my notes app over the past few weeks, because I've had this booked in probably for about a month, where when things have been coming into my head, I've been like, right, okay, that's a question to ask Allison, or if there's something that I've been struggling to style or just like not really feeling, I can't really work out how to make it work for me, I've added it to my list. So I thought I would share with you what is on my list before I get on the call. I've got 8 minutes. I keep looking at my phone, I'm like, yeah, I've got 8 minutes. Number 1 is how to style these down shoes. I bought these Manolo Blahnik ballet flats. I got them off of Vestiaire, so I didn't pay full price for them, but I still paid a decent amount of money for them. They were all over my mood boards. Whenever I was mood boarding, they came up all the time, and I was like, these are gonna be the shoes that like make me super sophisticated. And it just hasn't really worked out in that way. I've actually had these on my Vinted, but no one has bought them. So we're gonna kind of have a chat, see if she can make them work for me. If not, maybe I just need to put them up for a different price. I'm sure there's someone out there that can give them a good home. But if not, I'm like, maybe I can make these work for me. So these are question number 1. Another how can I make this work for me question is this Ray camisole. Again, another pre-loved secondhand purchase. I got this from the Curate and Rotate pop-up. Did I say it was from Ray? It's 100% silk, it's gorgeous. And when I saw it, I was like, that is exactly what I've been looking for in a camisole. It's got a little V-neck on the front, but also a V-neck on the back. I just don't know if I'm not a V-neck person. I don't know what it is about the shoulder area, but I just don't know if it's for me. So again, one of those pieces that she might be able to make work. It's really crumpled because it's been in my put on Vinted pile. So it's kind of crunch time for this. Like, can we make it work? Also just have a conversation around like camisoles, like what suits me, like all those sorts of questions. So yeah, let's see with this. Number 3 is a question on something which I know I love. I know that I love this brown leather belt from Anderson's, but again, it's one of those things I'm kind of struggling with. I like put it on with this and then I put a bag on. I don't know, I feel like I just need her professional opinion to kind of guide me in some sort of direction with this belt, because the amount of times I put this belt on and I go, just gonna go for the black one, and I put the black one on instead, and I just want to give it a little bit more love. And then another pre-loved piece. I think my problem is when it comes to buying pre-loved, I'm a bit of a kind of like, woo, I go a bit crazy because I'm like, oh, it's like a one-off piece. I get a bit desperate, you know? And I think that I'm playing with Monopoly money, I'm saving the environment, and like, yes, you are, but at the same time, you want to be adding things to your wardrobe that like you truly love, and they feel like you, and they feel like your style. And I feel like when I purchase this, I maybe just have one of those moments of like, wow, that's a really, really cool top, but I'm not sure it's a cool top for me, but I think it might be. So again, just to kind of get her professional opinion on this, because I really would love to make it work, because I just think it's a very cool take on an oversized linen shirt, because that's all I really wear in the shirt department, and this is like tailored and I don't know, just a little bit different. So I would love to make this work. And I feel like through asking those questions about those 4 things, we will probably dive off into different areas. I kind of want to have a chat to her about tops. I just always feel like tops is a section of my wardrobe that is, I feel like I've got a bit better at it. I've now got knitted vests, I've obviously got vests, I've got t-shirts, I've got some baby tees now, and then I've got linen shirts, but I'm like, is there more I could be doing in the top department, like tied or like blouse, or I don't know. I feel like there might be a few things missing there. But ultimately I'm really excited to meet her and talk to her. I love her stuff, and I really feel through the osmosis of watching every single piece of content that she puts out has really helped me with my style like so much. So I'm just really excited to like meet her in person, not in person, literally on my laptop. But yeah, let's do this. Hi! I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, it's so nice to officially meet you.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. That was so helpful. Like, we went through all of those items that I showed you, but it was like all of those items plus more. Like I knew it would be. She's so lovely. She's so brilliant to work with. I just feel like I've got a load more outfit formulas and ideas in my head. I tried on loads of things. Look at this room. Look at this room. it got to the point I was like, I'm losing things. I've got photos of everything on my phone. I feel like maybe I should make notes because yeah, that was just really, really, really helpful. Highly, highly recommend. I'm gonna tidy this up, but I will go through my findings with you tomorrow. It's the morning after, and let me tell you, I'm still buzzing. Also, excuse the hair, we're doing a Peloton later, but I really wanted to get this video filmed whilst it was fresh in my memory. I put something up on my Instagram stories, and already I've had so many people message and been like, I was thinking about doing this, would you recommend? So I feel like I'm gonna start there. Like, would I recommend doing this? 100% yes. And here's why. Number one, I feel like I've fallen so deeply in love with the clothes that I already have. Like, and isn't that awesome? We did a whole styling session, a whole hour, every single outfit I hadn't worn before. I've gone through my photos on my phone. I think I tried 11 different outfits in an hour. Like, that's pretty speedy. And it's given me so many new ways to wear things that either I did love before and have like already worn, or things that I was struggling to wear. She's given me some kind of things to think about when I'm putting outfits together. We'll talk about them as I go through like what we went through in the session. I just feel really inspired, and it was really, really fun. Allison asked that you come to the session like with questions or with items that you're not really sure how to wear. And I think, I really was thinking, I came off that call and was like, I think this would be a really good thing to do twice a year. See it as an investment in your wardrobe. All of that money that you would have spent on new things, you can just spend on a stylist to tell you how to wear the things you already have. And to get really excited about styling and your wardrobe again, I think it'd be a really good thing to do at the beginning of like kind of spring summer season, and then like autumn winter season, and just to have some outfits in your pocket that you feel fab in, get some fresh ideas, and I don't know, kind of feel like rejuvenated for the season ahead. I definitely think that's how I will work with Allison going forward. I 100% want to do it again. It was just a really great experience. So I feel like if you've been on the fence, like definitely give it a go. And I think it would work best as like a seasonal refresh, or if you've got like some items in your wardrobe that I'm like, I really, really love these things, I don't want to sell them, I just want to work out a way to wear them. Or if there's like certain things you're struggling with. I mean, any kind of style dilemma, she can help. And there wasn't one outfit that she put together that I was like, oh, this isn't me. Every single thing I was like, damn, I love it. She was like, I love it too. It was really fun. How many times can I say fun? Right, what did we go through? I had 4 items. I was like, I have no idea how to wear these. Can you help? With every single one, we came to a conclusion. So the first one was the Manolos. I was like, Allison, I bought these secondhand. I just have had them on Vinted for ages. Nobody has bought them. What do I do? She was like, Anna, they're a really beautiful shoe. It's just like, I feel like these could work really well in your wardrobe. We actually did so many different outfits with this. I was saying I really struggle with these because I do wear black shoes. I'm wearing like my black Birkenstock Eva sandals now. I wear my black flip-flops. But I don't really wear black shoes, like a loafer or a ballet flat. I guess I have black boots. I don't know, I just felt like a black kind of this sort of shoe just wasn't really working for me, and it felt a bit stark. And she was like, that's so interesting because most people wear black shoes the most. But she was like, you wear a lot of lightness in your wardrobe. She was like, you normally tend to have some kind of lighter color on. So she was like, I feel like when you're wearing these, you need to think of something else black in your outfit. She was like, you need to have black in your outfit somewhere else just to kind of ground them, to like marry them up with something else. So the first outfit that we did was this, just my Agoldi jeans, my Addison's belt, and then an Arquette t-shirt. And I think I've got it on with my, yeah, my Loewe puzzle bag. Hobo. Obviously, if you've watched Allison's videos, you know that when it comes to a how, an item in your wardrobe that you're not really sure how to wear, she always is like, put it on with a regular, put it on with something that you wear all the time. So she was like, obviously this outfit is something that you wear all the time, just like t-shirt and jeans, something I feel comfortable in. And I put on this outfit and was like, yeah, I really like it. I instantly got off that call, I took them off of Vinted. These are 100% something that I'm gonna keep, because if you think this outfit is good, like the outfits get better. So she was just saying, if you're struggling with a certain color of shoe, maybe you need that color somewhere else in your outfit as well. Then she was like, let's challenge ourselves. Let's try and do an outfit that is 100% the other color. Let's go for an all white kind of cream outfit, but see if you can ground the outfit with black accessories instead. So then I ended up wearing this, which was my dish skirt with an Arquette vest top with a black jumper around the shoulders. I think it might be my equipment one. and a little black bag. And I was like, oh, I really like this as well. One thing she did actually really help with was the dish skirt is like a tiny bit sheer. So when I tuck things into the dish skirt, you can kind of see it and it just like bunches up and makes a very like not cute midsection. I was like, how do I stop this? And she's like, what you do is kind of like a fake tuck. You almost tuck your vest top like under itself and then just like fake tuck it in. You don't actually want to tuck something into something that is sheer. It's just gonna look very not cute. So that was a very good tip. I was like, oh, okay, noted. I'd always struggled with that, so that made a lot of sense. I paid for the session where she's gonna send me a personalized email afterwards with some links in. And I was like, one thing I feel like I need is like a throw over black cashmere jumper, because I've got my equipment cashmere jumper, but that is very slim fit. And then all my other jumpers are like a little bit thicker. So I was like, I need a kind of like thin over the shoulder jumper situation. And she also loved that I was saying jumper and she was saying jumper, because she was like, look at me saying jumper. That was really funny. She's also just really like nice. I know it's really awkward sometimes seeing someone on like a FaceTime or a Zoom, especially someone that you have never met before, but it was like not awkward vibes. Very friendly, very warm. I felt extremely comfortable throughout the whole thing. She was giving me all of the outfit ideas when it came to these. She was like, Anna, I just feel like these could be a really, really good shoe for you. So we kind of kept just adding to that outfit and like tweaking it a little bit. So then I ended up with this outfit, which is the same kind of underneath, but I put on an Arquette linen shirt over the top. She's obviously the queen of layering. She's like, this will be a really good thing to wear for kind of like meetings. You want to look like a little bit fancier. Maybe I'm out in the morning or later on in the evening and I need that extra layer. And I was like, yeah, I really like this one as well. Then I showed her the mango knitted waistcoat. I was basically talking about tops and I was just like, I kind of showed her all of the tops I owned. I gave her like a little kind of skim over the rail and was like, this is what I'm working with. And I did actually say if there's any more top suggestions that she has, like I'm definitely all ears. But I showed her the mango knitted vest. It just felt like it was very Allison and she was like, oh yeah, I really, really like that. She was actually wearing something similar in the black. And so she was like, right, let's put that on with the skirt and just like unbutton it a bit and see if that works, but still having the black bag. So you've still got that like call out to the black, therefore still working with the shoes. I really liked this one. I was like, oh yeah, this is one I will definitely recreate. And also it felt like meeting appropriate, but also kind of like casually enough for me as well. Then she asked if I had any dresses and I was like, right, Allison, I'm gonna show you every single dress that I own. So we went through the dress collection and she saw my Reformation dress that I'd recently purchased and she was like, I want you to try that on with the pumps and just see how you feel. She was like, with the St. Agni woven bag, you kind of get that like organic. We spoke about that, we'll get to that in a bit. She was like, I like that kind of organic look on you. But Allison was like, I feel like this could be very like Parisian chic. And I was like, wow, I really, really like this outfit. This is very Parisian chic. That was the thing with her. She was putting things together that I obviously like have in my wardrobe that I like to wear, but she was putting them together in ways that I wouldn't have worn them. And I was like, wow, I really like this outfit. So overall, the Manolos are staying. We came up with a handful of really, really, really gorgeous outfits. And her tip was for me to ground these with something black in the rest of my outfit, and all of those outfits did that and made me feel really good and really, really comfortable. So these are staying a great success. She asked me what my 3 words were, and actually that day I had recorded a TikTok where I said that I think that my 3 words were, number 1, neutral. I was like, I just know things need to be neutral in my wardrobe whenever I buy a pattern or a bolder color. Ultimately, it's something that I end up decluttering like 6 months, a year, 18 months down the line. So I know what I like in that sense. And she was like, yeah, I definitely agree. She was like, if we're going through your Instagram, she was like, that just really, yeah, neutral is your word. She was like, yeah, I totally agree with that one. And then I said the second one was polished. And she was like, yeah, definitely agree with that one as well. I want my outfits to have that sort of like put together, like slightly kind of groomed edge to them. And she said refined. She was like, yeah, I agree with that. She's like, you've got a refined look to your style. I was like, oh, this is amazing. So maybe refined is my second word. I was like, oh yeah, I feel like that's a little bit more concise. I can visualize that word a little bit more. So neutral, refined. And then the third one, I was like, I struggle with the third one. I was like, it's kind of like elevated. Like, I don't want to do that like quiet luxury thing necessarily, but it's just having that like elevated kind of groomed look to things. But actually that's quite similar to my second word. And she was like, I feel like your third word could be organic. She's like, hear me out on this one. She's like, it's the fact that you like this organic texture to your outfit. She was like, there's that softness, there's the linen, there's the woven bags. She was like, even your hair, like your wavy hair, it's that kind of organic feel. And I was like, damn, she's just giving me my 3 words. Neutral, refined, organic. Again, so much better than I could ever come up with. Then we spoke about this camisole, this Ray camisole, and I put it on. She was like, right, all of these things that I showed her, the first thing she wanted me to do was like put them on. She's like, I just need to see how it fits on you, see how you're kind of like feeling in it. And I put this on, I think she could just tell, like, you know when you put on something and you're not really feeling yourself in it, you're kind of just like that. She was like, I totally understand why you don't feel this. She basically explained that the straps were a little bit too short, which makes the triangle like a little bit long. And we came to the conclusion that maybe a V-neck just isn't my style. I actually don't own any other V-necks. No, I don't, aside from this. And maybe that's with good reason. I've had V-neck camisoles in the past in my wardrobe. I've always eventually decluttered them. I just don't think it's for me. From wearing the Reformation, the square neck, she was like, I love a square neck on you. And I was like, I love it on me too. Like, I feel so comfortable in this. So I think for me, it's either like a round neck situation. I quite like a boat neck as well, a larger opening on the neck, or a square neck. But I think V-necks aren't for me, and she agreed. She was like, I think you can sell that, you can pass it on, it can definitely go to a better home. Then we moved on to the Anderson's belt in the brown, and I was like, the amount of times that I put on this belt in the brown and end up moving on and going for the black instead. And she was like, this belt is so good. She's like, I recommend this belt to clients all the time. She's like, it's such a solid belt. She was like, we can make this work. So she recommended that when I wear this, I try and go for a tonal moment, which is interesting because I've always struggled to wear this with brown, but she was like, I think if you wear something else brown in your outfit, be it the top, be it the trousers, the shoes, the accessories, whatever it is, she's like, I just think you need something else in this kind of like camely color or paler color in the rest of your outfit to make it work. So this is the outfit that we tried on. It was this with my mother jeans, the mango knitted vest, my raffia tote bag, and the M Parson shoes. And she was like, if you just undo the top so that you can see the belt and it all just kind of goes together. And I was like, yeah, it really does. I really, really like this outfit, and I'm so pleased I bought this mango knitted waistcoat. I haven't been able to find a dupe for it, which is really annoying, but it's just something I've been gravitating towards a lot, and it feels very organic. You see, got it. But yeah, I was like, yep, this outfit, love, snapped a picture, we'll wear again. From that, we ended up veering into waistcoats. I mean, this was the great thing about the hour. Like, it's not structured, although I obviously had things I wanted to show her and try and find solutions for. It was also just nice to like go a little bit off piece, because from that we got into a conversation around waistcoats, and I was like, oh, I've got this Sir waistcoat, I really, really love it. It's a new piece in my wardrobe, but it just feels very me. And she was like, oh, let's try it on with the trousers that you have on already, the St. Agni bag that you're already wearing, and maybe do like a little heel, like a slight little sandal with it. And so I tried this on, and she was like, yes. She was like, this outfit feels so you. And I was like, yeah, it does. Such a good meeting outfit, event outfit, feeling a little bit fancy, going out with friends outfit. Really, really loved it. Then we went wild. She was like, I want you, with the outfit that you've got on, have you got like an oversized black blazer? And I was like, yes, I have. She was like, stick it on over the top. I was like, I never would have put these two things together, which of course, like it makes so much sense. A 3-piece suit, like you wear a waistcoat with a blazer over the top, but I had never connected those two dots in my head. And we tried it on, and I was like, oh my word, this is perfect. Like the amount of times that I go to like an evening event, I'm on the train on the way home, like I need to take a jacket with me, like this is perfect in that it will look great when I take the jacket off, but I can put the jacket on and it is still a look. And obviously like going into autumn as well, something that I can still wear. This was one of the outfits that really like blew my mind. Then we built on that outfit a bit because she was like, because of the kind of organic vibes that you have, why don't we try it with a linen trouser? And it worked with the linen trouser as well. Like it was so fun to go off piste a bit. Like none of these items here were items that I like wanted to show her necessarily, but it was really fun that she was basically saying like, oh, have you got this? Have you got that? Some of the things I didn't have. I was like, oh no, I actually don't have that. And she was like, no worries, right, have you got this instead? It was just really experimental and like working with what you had instead of like, oh, well, you're gonna need one of those. Do you know what I mean? It was really great in that way. Then the final piece that I wanted to show her was this liver, really not sure how to say it, and she wasn't sure either, tailored linen shirt. And once again, she was like, right, I want to see you in that, like just put it on with a pair of jeans. Put it on with a pair of jeans, and she was like, I see what you're saying. There is a lot of volume in this around the arm area, and it can just look quite triangular. Like the shoulders are kind of big, the waist goes in, and that's just not a silhouette that I gravitate towards, that I particularly like or enjoy on myself, which makes you think, Anna, why did you buy this? But I said it was pre-loved. I was like, sometimes the pre-loved I go a little bit crazy because it's like a one-off, it's like the only time you're gonna be able to get this. And I said, I feel like I'm just like helping the planet. And she was like, I totally do the same, so many of us do this. But she said, I think we can make this work, and we decided that to make this work we needed to rebrand it. And she obviously had that like feeling in her mind already, because when I put this on, she was like, oh, can you put a white tank on underneath just in case we decide to like wear it open. So I put it on with the white tank underneath, and she was like, let's just try it open. Tried it open, and she was like, right, we're rebranding. This is now a jacket. This is now a piece of outerwear for you. You're gonna wear it as a jacket instead of a shirt. And I was just like, yes. Yes! This is the outfit that we ended up wearing. So I'm just wearing the Agodi jeans, the Anderson's belt, the M. Parsons shoes, this as a jacket, and then the St. Agni bag. Oh, by the way, I will link everything like that I've worn and mentioned down in the description box for you. But yeah, this works. Just like roll up the sleeves, open it up, and this is now a jacket. And I was like, you know what? I could do with more summery jackets in my life. Perfect. I recently bought the Monique times Faithful the brand. I think it's called the Muna silk dress in brown, and it's got that square neckline. I tried it on, and Allison was like, damn, you look amazing in that. She's like, that is just like so you. And I was like, thank you, I really love it. And I really wanted to find an outfit to wear with that. So she was like, you know what? Throw this on over the top. So I did, and again I was like, yeah, I really like this. She was like, wear it with your little like crochet bag, just so there's a little bit of like cream in the outfit, and there's a bit of like continuity with this. And yeah, it's rebranded. I now have a new jacket, and it's this, and I love it, and I'm very happy that we found some outfits to wear with it. I've gone on for over 20 minutes, but I feel like this video could have just recorded the whole hour for you. It wasn't just that we found new ways to wear things that I was struggling to wear. It's those little kind of styling snippets that she threw in. It's like the black and needing another piece of black in your outfit. It was going tonal if there's like something that you're struggling with and you're not feeling the color when you put it on. It was rebranding my shirt to a jacket. It was so helpful, and I feel like this was meant to be. People were messaging me and they're like, Anna, I've been waiting for you to do this. I feel like I should have done it earlier, to be honest with you, but it was so brilliant, and I just highly recommend it. I will 100% be doing it again, and I think, like I said, it'd be a good thing to do at the beginning of like those two big shifts in season. And it's just a very like sustainable mindset to get in of like, right, what have you got? How can we make this work? It was bloody fab. So there you have it. I was styled by a celebrity stylist, and I loved it, and I'm gonna do it again. Thank you so much for watching. Everything that I've mentioned in this video will be linked down below for you, and I'll be back next week with a brand new video. But hopefully you like this, long and rambly, but we got there. And I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Bye.